Okay, so all the footage you're about to watch is after the video that came out yesterday, the Legend session. This is them literally only giving out, I don't know what the total of the pot was, but it was giving out $100 at a time. So if you did like a really good trick, you were going to get $100, which is nice. It's nice to get $100 for a trick. But due to the chaos and how likely it was for someone to get broke off, I did not get some of the slams on film. Someone literally fell from the top, went to their neck, and it was the gnarliest slam I've ever seen in person. I'm pretty bummed I missed it. But anywho, yeah, it's crazy to see guys go to this level of danger and really putting their bodies at risk for, it's $100. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying the amount of $100, but I certainly am not comparing it to the level of difficulty and danger that is about to be afoot. Now, I imagine if there was no money on the line, people would be feeding off each other and doing also really gnarly stuff. And I'm not saying that none of these guys are just skating for that sole purpose of just feeding off your friends and trying really, really crazy tricks. But I think it is pretty intense to watch how frantic things get when they know that a little bit of money's on the line. Because before the jam started, before they said anything about money, it was a pretty tame jam. People were not going crazy. It was people were just kind of casually skating, taking the turns. And then the second they were like, all right, we're giving out money. And I'm pretty sure it was $100 at a time. But anywho, people just started going nuts. People were running into each other. They were slamming, just running, dropping their board. So this is very, very barely cut up. This is a very raw clip because there's just nonstop action. You're going to see, keep your eye on everything on the screen because you're going to see stuff in the background that is just complete chaos. Also note, the audio is definitely messed up because they were playing The Doors and Pixies, and they're playing all these bands that are demonetizable. And I wanted to keep in the sound of the skating as best I could, so I tweaked the audio around. I messed with it a bunch. Hopefully, I don't get demonetized for it. So the audio sounds like complete garbage because I had to try to keep in the sound of skateboarding and pull out the sound of the music, which was very difficult for me to do, especially since I'm no editing master. I did my best. It sounds like it was, the video kind of sounds like you're watching it on QuickTime in 2008, that weird staticky sound in the background, but whatever. Enjoy the skating, mute the video if you want, play your own music over it. This is pure unadulterated chaos. And shout out to my buddy AJ, who won the most amount of money out of everyone. I think he won $300, which means he did 3 tricks that got money. And yeah, I wouldn't have even gone in the bowl and carved around 3 times during this chaos for $300. But hey, that's just me. People are going in. Anyways, enjoy the video. Here we go. I'm gonna voice over this in one take. 25 minutes of straight talking. He almost destroyed his legs. Caught the board because that's all he's good with is his hands. That's why he does so many hand plants. Street skater Craig was sliding all the way around that. Spoiler alert: he actually doesn't land it. This kid's name's Weasel. I found that out later. He kept doing long shot tricks like this. And he rolled his ankle. He also broke his glasses, again right here, maybe 5 times throughout the day. He looks like a David Gravette that can't go upside down. This is Hercules. I had seen him skate before. I didn't know how good he was until this event, and now I know that he's insanely good. As you can tell by that nose grind popping to the shallow. He literally landed where it was 3 feet of vert and 2 feet of transition. Backside, whatever the hell that is. Back 3, that looked really scary. That guy has a interesting body type. He looks very strong up top and very weak down below. Kind of the opposite of what you think a skater would look like. Oh yeah, kickflip indies. This is where some of the vert ramp tricks start coming out. It's pretty amusing to see. This dude rules. We're going to do a video together soon. Him and his brother have a YouTube channel. It's pretty insane. I'll actually link it if I remember to. Backside 50-50 where you almost run over your friend's head. That's always a good look. Keep in mind, okay, this is for $100. This is how hard that person just tried to bomb drop into the pool like it's a set of stairs. You just Jeff the Chezarade into the pool for no reason. This guy's sick. He does a lot of airs. That air to back D was super rad. All of a sudden, there's another person in the bowl. He carves around him. This guy is sort of a, I don't know, a gothic Frankie Villani. There's pants. Let's see what we got here. Oh, evidently nothing. That was sick. That was a frontside hurricane. I'm bummed that you can't hear the volume, and I have to talk over it. This part, I'm not bummed that you can't hear the volume because it's literally, what's his name? The announcer. Why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? Haley. Who's that guy who writes for Anti-Hero? Andy Roy. He was just yelling out of his mind this entire time. 2 people upside down at once. No one landed anything. That was terrifying, that roll in front 180, into that chaos. He rolls in for a 180, and literally 1 second later, everyone else is falling. He was going to do kickflip melon right there, but then someone got in his way. So then he carves around, and then he's just like, I'm just going to do it over here. I haven't even tried one over there, but I'm going to do it over there. The further to the right you go on this bowl, the steeper it gets, and the further to the left, it gets a little bit more mellow, which actually makes it a little bit harder. Quick little flat line. I think he was trying to comply tail slide. Definitely rolled down the windshields on that fall. That was insane. What did he even grab? I have no idea what he grabbed. I think he kick turn looked like it was harder for him, though, than the air. Tweaky front Smith. And I really want to go back here and actually try to, like, film some stuff. I don't know if it's going to happen. That back Smith is so sick. Wait till you see the one he lands. Spoiler alert. Okay, here we go. Backside nose blunt to fakie. Never tried it to regular. Decided going straight for the revert. Big old bail. Like, how do you bail that? Just, like, land in a sliding board? It's so grippy, though. Like, you can't, like, slide out of anything. That back tail was incredible. Man, we're only a couple minutes in and I'm already getting tired. So that guy who's in the purple shirt right there, he was wearing an FA shirt, which I thought was pretty awesome. That guy just died jumping into the bowl again. I love that there's like a roller skater out there getting some. Just like shows up to the event and just starts going at it. And I don't think anyone drops in on her. They just wait for her to get her tricks. And they're like, oh, yeah. I think there was a lot of cheering here. Here's AJ being an asshole, dropping in on like everyone else, cutting that guy off. Oh, look, he fell. No, he didn't. At this point in time, you can only imagine how loud Andy Roy got that he jumped back in the ramp. Tried to knee slide. Doesn't have knee pads. Does some weird dance. Almost rolls his ankle stepping back on the board. Yeah, AJ probably has the most exciting bails. Not because he slams hard, but because his body just starts bouncing around for no reason. That was an insanely high air, as you could clearly see, but he also landed at like a foot from flat, so I bet that hurt. That was kind of alley-oopy, spooky. I did not mean to rhyme. Man, because I'm watching this, I'm trying to just, pretend that I'm in on the session again, because there's just so many options in this little pool, even though it doesn't have a shallow end to, like, play around with. There is something in the shallow end that I really want to try, though. But, yeah, the coping, the pink stuff on the coping actually, like, caulks up. Like, it gets, like, thicker when you grind it, so, like, makes you grind to a stop. That's why no one's grinding, like, super far. There's like 3 people in this pool at once for no reason. You could just wait your turn. I think at this point in time, Andy Roy's already yelling like 3 minutes left, but like it goes on for another like 10 minutes. Little mellow bump. Don't worry, there's much harder slams coming soon. That from 5-0 to fakie over 3 people falling. One of them which was just bomb dropping into the pool for no reason. Pretty crazy. Huge air. Tweaky rock and roll. Frontside slash. Axle stalls. Those two almost killed each other. Caught his feet on that kickflip back disaster attempt. That was almost really bad. Before I started filming this, the guy who I was making jokes about being off-brand Andy McDonald literally fell from the top of this thing straight to his neck. I swear to God, no exaggeration. He landed on his neck and stopped skating. Like, I authentically thought he broke his neck. That backsmith was incredible. This guy went out to Denny's with us afterwards. Seems like a nice guy. I think that was a kickflip indie attempt. Roller skater round 2. I think she was like actually like grinding over the coping, and funnily enough, because that's a word, got cut off by the kid bomb dropping into the pool. Back nose blunt revert. Frontside, man, putting your leg down like that looks so sketchy. Oh, I'm already getting bored talking over this. There's a McTwist. That was incredible. The second I saw him, I was like, okay, how long until you do a McTwist? And he was like, I think I know I'm going to do it. And it was 2 tries. He did the McTwist in 2 tries. Kickflip back tail. Okay, now we're going to switch to some music.
You guys got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We got If you guys are broke and are hungry and starving, come get some money. Gotta earn it.
And I'm back with a special commentation on this slam right there. How bad was that? Look at this. These guys both got up afterwards, but I think that they were actually both kind of out. Like, I think they stopped skating for the most part after that. The one dude got pretty bodied. I don't know if he was bleeding or not, but definitely the oohs and ahs from the crowd definitely explained how tough that impact was. Is he okay? I'm trying to look at his face and see if he's bleeding now. He's still trying back nose punt reverts. Yeah, this is when the contest really goes into overdrive. You'd think after that slam, people would start kind of chilling out, but no, there's like more people in the bowl now than ever. They're just like, you know what? I'm not waiting my turn anymore. I'm going to be upside down while my other guy is upside down, and I'm going to cut in between you two, and if I fall, I fall. He already landed that. I don't know why he was trying it again. I think the first one he landed was before the contest officially started, and he was trying to get some money. But yeah, basically the deal is they give you $100 per trick. If you do something cool, and I don't remember what the whole pot was, maybe $1,000 or something like that, which is extremely low, to be honest. If you think about how much money gives out on, like, I don't know, normal, your average contest, probably like, $20,000. But I guess this is AMs, even though it's sort of mixed with pros, so I don't know. I think they labeled this as a pro contest, but I think anyone could enter. Frontside flip, John Bradford style, aka really far below the coping. A bunch of foot planting stuff. That was a 1-foot Gila monster, and that was fucking sick. That kickflip board slide fake over the light would have been so incredible. That one, he spun really good. I don't know what that was. I don't even know if he got his hands on the coping, but that dude who just carved under him, and he's like literally in his colon right there, falls because he was literally in his colon right there. Probably slipped on some poop. Ollie to the shallow was really cool. You could see how tight the transition was. Wait, is that my boy Nico Suave? Oh my God, that was crazy. No, that wasn't who I thought it was. That was not my friend, but he almost got his neck taken off. Dark slide would have been pretty interesting. I wonder if anyone's ever done that in a pool. I hope not. That was like a little Texas type plan thing, riding on 2 skateboards at once. Hey, here's your board. What do we see? Oh yeah, so this frontside flip stalefish over the light. God, I wish I had a better angle. Like straight to flat. So unnecessary. Let's see what else we got going on here. All of a sudden, there's 4 people in the bowl right after an air. Like, as unforgiving as this transition is, you would think there'd be a lot more people jumping off their board, but everyone's just like, gotta get that Benjamin, $100. Here, oh, look, AJ dropping in again. Axel stall. He's got this like little line down. Does the axle stall, goes upside down, kicks his feet out silly, tries to pick up his board after it falls, and fails that time. I don't know where that guy was about to go. I think he was gonna ollie into the bowl. I hope not. Kickflip Indy to fakie over the light would have been pretty cool. Kickflip board slide over the light would have been very, very cool. Probably the trick that I looked most forward to seeing during this contest. Very Dustin Dolan-esque. Oh, look, Curran Capel's, alternative brother. That's not Curran Capel at all. Let's see. He almost fell right then. He's like, I'm still going to try this kickflip steelfish. Oh, my God. That was honestly insanely impressive, the way she switched to fakie going that fast. Dodging people. Look, people are so hospitable to her. No one's dropping on her. Oh, just kidding. It's AJ without a shirt. He dropped in on her. Look, he picked up the wrong board. He's at kickflip Indy. You know what? I don't remember whether he lands that or not. Another below the coping frontside flip. He's going over the light, though, so it is a trick. I don't know what you would call that, like a bonelessy hand plant transfer frontside thing. I'm sure any old head who watches this video is going to talk a lot of shit in the comments about how I don't know what these tricks are. Probably sounds like you're watching the Olympics or something where someone does like a front crook and they're like, backside tail slide. I'm glad he didn't land that one. That would have been pretty disgusting. That one looked kind of hard flippy. Like hard flip Indy to fakie. I think that was a heel flip Indy. Very Omar Salazar-y. Or no, I'm sorry, Omar Hassan. Omar Salazar has the weird kink in his neck and goes really fast. Omar Hassan cracks his head open and bowls and skates with a hatchet for some reason. Look at this guy's, oh my God, like every trick he did, he almost died on. And then the only time he fell was when he was on flat ground. There's that stalefish that he's already done 7 times. Maybe he's trying to go higher each time, I don't know. Oh look, another axle stall, another upside down. Ooh, that was actually really cool. Basically a glorified shove it. Frontside flip stalefish. He grabbed that one like 5 feet below where he was. Like he reached so far down. So I think this is where it starts to seem like it's going to start mellowing out, but I don't think it does. This is like when Andy Roy's like, 1 more minute, and then it definitely was not 1 more minute. Kickflip Willy Grind? What you know about that? He landed that earlier too. I don't know why people are doing repeat tricks. I think maybe the other ones were because... Oh my God, she got kind of dead right there. She hit her face. High speed carve. Tweaky rock. Yeah, made this joke before in another video, but maybe you didn't watch it, so I'm going to make it again as if it's original. When people tweak out their racks like that, you know they suck at skating because they're trying to, like, you know, really church up the most basic trick ever. Kickflip. Whoa, that was a crazy bail. That's how Mike V bails his tricks. He, like, grabs his board and throws it. Where'd that guy even come from? Like, oh, why would you go right then? Looks like he's about to jump back into the pole. Back nose blunt revert. Is this the one? Yeah, that was the one. That was pretty wild. This is my favorite part of the line, though. He does this real quick. Very structured. Oh, that back 180 was kind of cool, too. Oh, did he land? Oh, no. I can't tell if that's flipping hard flip for some reason. I'm sure it's kickflip and kickflip. But I'm not going to pause it and rewatch it, obviously, because I'm recording what I'm talking about over the video. That trick right there is literally a pop shove a tail grab. I don't care what you say. You can say that it's some sort of body rail trick, but it's a pop shove a tail grab. Let's see what else we got. Swerving through. That was a hard flip, and I think he caught in the hole. Oh, yeah, he got hurt. I remember at dinner he was, like, holding onto his shoulder. Like, that broke his shoulder off. I don't know if he dislocated it or what, but it was, like, messed up. I think he stopped skating after that. It didn't even fall from, like, the highest point either. Sometimes it just takes, like, falling the wrong way. Like, when I broke my arm, it was literally because I was sliding down a ramp on my butt. I don't know why he just dodged him like a football player. Like I said, AJ, my most dramatic friend. that would have been cool. Little melon grab tail blocky type deal. What goes on here? Nose grind over that. I don't know how people do nose grinds on transition like that. I still got that trick so bad. I've done like 3. I can know them the switch way. That's probably the only not decked out rock and roll that has ever been done in that pool. Everyone always says the really tweaky rock and rolls in this thing. What's this guy do? Oh yeah, this is the guy who does the body varial. Oh my god, that's so sick. Like no grab body varial. Now that's a real trick. No tail grab, just straight body varial, and he's doing it kind of in the shallow. That was like a rocket air tail block. Fun fact, if you do a tail block, I don't care how you grab or where you kick your feet. Once you're in a tail block, doing anything to it adds nothing to it. You can do a rocket air, 1 foot, twirly bird tail block. It's just a tail block. That was kind of funny how he grabbed it like a suitcase, snatched it out of the air. I don't know what he just tried right there. It looked like it was like me learning how to air for the first time. At this point in time of the contest, I feel like no one should be bothering doing like frontside airs or like basic air tricks. Like, if you're trying to get some money, you need to be like doing some goofy shit because a lot of crazy tricks been done. That guy right there, I think, did not skate at all. And then that was like his first time really like trying, unless you noticed him earlier in the video. But I'm pretty sure he just like went straight for trying back tail. Like didn't do any warm-up lines or nothing, which is like, I'm back tailing. Little carvage. Well, it looks like we're getting to the point where we're just going to switch back to music now. So you don't have to listen to me explain away stuff that you're obviously looking at and you don't need an explanation on. But yeah, got to make fun of him real quick. Another hand plant. What do you know? Oh, didn't see that coming. Oh, he grabbed stalefish, actually. I take it back. That was sick. Anywho, here's some music.